Good afternoon, everybody. Here for another midday stream. Midday streams probably going to be kind of an endangered species going forward. Had some career changes that are on the horizon here. It's about another month or so until it takes effect, but I will be in an office making games at this time. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a commute. I will be using the train to get there. So the days of working from home might be at an end here. I was really good while it lasted. I am one of those people that think that we never, once we've started working from home, we probably never should have gone back to full-time in the office. It just doesn't give you as much time around your family. I'm not a big fan, but I have got to do what I've got to do to take care of Yuki and give her a happy life. So she's worth it, and that's the main thing that keeps me going. So we will have to sacrifice our afternoon streams, but I will be on at nighttime still. So probably going to switch to more of a system too, where I'm on most night weeks. You know, there's probably going to be some weeks where It's just at night during the weekdays, it's just too hard to get on for very long live. But I will be still creating quite a bit of content that goes up on the YouTube channel, even if I'm not live. It is a lot easier to just hit the record button while I'm playing something and do commentary rather than setting up the multi-stream setup and getting all that stuff updated, the thumbnails, everything. So depending on times, I will still try to remain really active with YouTube Live because I do think it helps a lot. Whenever I'm live on YouTube, I'm also live on Twitch, so that shouldn't change, but the time will change a little bit. I usually don't get on till around afternoon anyways, but yeah, it's actually been kind of for the last like month or so, getting on in the afternoon has been kind of rough. So it's kind of slowly been phased out, daytime streams, but yeah, unfortunately, just the way it is right now. Doesn't mean it'll be that way forever, but I will be doing a lot more stuff at night rather than daytime, which, you know, for some time zones might actually work out better because a lot of my viewers I think are in the States, and that's the time I would be streaming. I will have to kind of keep in mind getting to bed at a time that doesn't make me a zombie the next day, since I'm going to have to go to work and function at a high level. But yeah, so today's kind of like a rainy day stream. Yuki's got work in about I'm about 2 hours here, so we got to leave for work. So we got about a 2-hour stream we can do for Avowed. I am probably going to try to cut this one at an hour, as in play for 2 hours, but make a distinctive cut in the middle where we do the opening credits again. I need to start practicing doing that. That was kind of how I always did things for the first couple months of streaming. But as I got more and more people in the chat, I didn't really want to kick people out of the chat, so I kind of just started doing longer streams. I've since found ways to get around that. I just keep the live stream going, and then I make a cut on the local recording. But I have been getting kind of lazy about that recently and just doing, like, you know, sometimes 5-hour videos, which is you can do if you're going to be doing content pretty much full time. But since I will be in office Monday through Friday, I probably will need to do some longer sessions like in the morning on the weekend to kind of make a bunch of videos to go out throughout the next week. I'll probably stagger them, you know, a couple a day. So I will want to have them all at about an hour so I can get the most out of my content. I still do have a really big backlog right now, so we're going to be working through that. Like, this is episode 15 of Avowed, but I finally just got episode 10 up to YouTube yesterday. So yeah, anyone who is watching this and enjoys it, please go to the YouTube channel. That is the biggest way you can help me. That can help me become streaming more of my time. I will have to have a daytime gig, of course, but I may be able to be a little bit more selective on which gigs I take, if I have a backup income from streaming. So the goal is still to get monetized. I need to get to 1,000 followers. We're quite a ways away from it there, but yeah, anything you can do to help, please tell your friends about the channel. Hey, you know, even if they don't want to tune in, you know, just giving me the follow and subscribe does help. So yeah, so today we're going to get back into Avowed. We're on episode 15 now. Let me see where we are here. Come on into the studio. Let's zoom out for you a bit. So yeah, as you can see there. Yeah, so I've really been enjoying my time with Avowed. It does seem like the skill level needed to get through the encounters has dropped down quite a bit. I think currently I'm just pretty overpowered for this area, where it was the exact opposite for most of my playthrough. Probably the first 8-9 episodes of my playthrough I was really underpowered, but now that I've gotten these new weapons, I'm just kind of kicking ass. So kind of want to move the main story forward a little bit. That's going to be the goal today. But yeah, my main goals for streaming today are to move the story forward in Avowed, and then also do some World of Warcraft tonight. So let's see, hopefully I get both of those done today. All right. So yeah, let's see, let's get in game here. Let me give you guys your audio. And let me turn that off. Okay, you guys should have your game audio now. Okay, so we're hanging out with Kai. It doesn't look like he has anything new for us there. Let's see, speak to Ofric, optional, place a splinter. Okay, so we decided not to bring back the people that committed mass genocide by animating that statue in the last episode. So yeah, we're gonna be not a horrible human and make sure that we don't let loose this crazy golem statue or whatever that guy that we had to kill was building in there. But he did give us a really cool sword to go with our really cool guns, so I am really excited about that. I think at the end of the last episode we did some upgrading. Let's see, I have still not progressed this forward. I haven't found all the pieces yet. Yeah, I got the sword Define quality 2 of 3, so let's see, did I have any abilities I can use? No, 0 ability points. Okay. Alright, so Dawn Treader, let's finish this off. Speak to Ofric. Ofric will want to know what happened here, find him outside the Adrian Industry in Paris. Okay, so let's do that. I'm gonna kind of do what I've been doing in Hogwarts Legacy. Just in general, as a gamer, I don't use fast travel points very often. When I do get lazy every now and then, but for the most part, I like to kind of hoof it and explore and find new things on every time. You know, that you're... Okay, we've got some bounties to turn into. So first, let's go ahead here. But yeah, now that I am streaming, and especially with... Okay, can I not? Oh, this is this. Okay, it's this one here. Yeah, now that I am streaming, and especially now that I'm going to be taking a gig in the office, I will need to do some more fast traveling if I'm going to get through stuff. Hey, what's up there, Wormo Steez? How's it going, man? How have you been recently? Yeah, I was just mentioning that I finally pulled the trigger on a new gig. It's there are some exciting parts about it, but there's also some downsides to it as well. Not 100% ideal. Negotiations came in a little bit lower than I was hoping for, but the industry is crap right now, and we kind of just have to take it. So yeah, I am gonna have to go to an office 5 days a week, unfortunately, so will mean more nighttime streams and daytime streams on the weekend too. But yeah. Oh, bronchitis. Oh man. Yeah, you know, I didn't have bronchitis or anything that bad, but I was sick for a good probably almost a whole week. I don't know if you saw on Instagram, but me and Yuki, we met up with her mom and all 3 of her brothers all together for the very first time. Went to Universal Studios Japan for the day, and yeah, it was a lot colder than I'd thought in the morning. I didn't bundle up early, and I ended up getting a cold after that. So yeah. So I've taken a senior environment artist role. But yeah, it's a senior environment artist role, and they're highly suggesting that they're going to be giving me a team to run, but not really giving me the pay to go along with those responsibilities, and it's going to be in an office rather than remote. So the project is exciting, that's for sure. It's an exciting project. It's a AAA project. It's unannounced, so I can't really say anything about it, but yeah, it is what it is. It's very unstable out there right now. I have not ruled out
it's the
getting out of
envoy.
the industry altogether.
Envoy,
I'm
hey.
weighing my options right
I swear,
now. So
I owe you the world.
I own the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
yeah,
Hey,
it
where's
it
Yeda?
is
Is
got to
everyone
take
else
what
on
you
the
can
way?
get right now, but does not feel like a pro developer market out there right now. It's kind of feels like
No.
the big companies
Does
are
he
kind of
need-
allowed to do whatever they
didn't make
want,
it off,
and
Rick.
we just have to
I'm sorry.
go along with it and eat
but you
crap
saved Cadman.
because they
You
can get
couldn't
away
save
with
them?
it. So
Or you didn't try.
yeah.
What happened?
Oh wow. I don't know if you can see it here, but there's a. Oh yeah, you won't be able to see it. It's out of frame. Yeah, there's a big bird that just came right to the windowsill. Usually I don't get birds on the windowsill here. And when I say big bird, I don't mean like yellow big bird from Sesame Street, because that would be, I would be getting up and getting the mobile camera on that. We would have that on frame if Big Bird really came, but yeah.
What?
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't understand this.
Yeah, what a mess indeed, man.
Offric, hey. Listen.
Yeah, I mean,
Always knew that was a risk.
I want to try to be optimistic,
Told
but I mean,
ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the
I've been
world.
on the other side of those
Dying in
conversations
bed like Granda, asking what
before about
avenge them?
how we deal with
The awful
employees, and one thing that has sometimes gotten me some minus popular points from people above me in places I've worked, such as Ubisoft and other places, is I'm always of the opinion that we need to pay people what they're worth. That way we keep them in our company. We don't train them so they can go somewhere else to do better at a better rate. And it's not unpopular opinion among people up there in the game industry. And knowing what I know about how people, especially in Japan, they really like cheap work, and they really want to keep you at a low pay rate, and just that's where you are. You go in low and you stay low, and they don't really have a lot of interest in getting you up there. They will increase your responsibility though, so
At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
yeah. I think it looks
Don't be
like I'm
a
going to be
bad.
starting at the
You
end
would've been
of
fine
next
without me.
month.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful.
So I will have about a month of being here during the day, but I am gonna. I mean, the biggest thing for me is being away from Yuki a lot more, because she's at home studying every day right now. She does a part-time job 2 nights a week, but she's at home studying. But that means we get to spend, our mornings and afternoon together, and get a lot of time together. And yeah, I wish I wasn't having to say goodbye to that, because now we'll only really get to do that on the weekends. I'll see her at nighttime, of course, but
Ambassador
yeah, we did practice her driving today. She's going to be driving me to the train
to see if
station
they'll
to
let us come
shave
home.
probably about an
While we
hour
wait
off
for
of
their
my commute,
reply, I thought-
because it would be pretty long
Wait,
without
wait.
that.
Let me guess.
But
Mermaid's
her
dead.
driving is getting better every day.
Told him.
It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the
Delver's
corps,
Caution.
but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
Well, I'm sure you've got big envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the core together.
Oh, I nearly forgot. You didn't happen to find that relic, did you?
Should I give him the Splinter of Euthos? I kind of want to look this up, because I kind of feel like this could be a really big choice here. I don't want to screw this up. I mean, I'm okay if it screws it up from a story perspective, but if there's like some major items I'm gonna miss out on. I give Ulfric. I mean, my gut is telling me probably it belongs to the people of the Living Lands, but I do like loot. So I am willing to sell out the people of the Living Lands for loot. Let's see, Ulfric. The Splinter of Eothas. It wants to create, like, that's the thing about this game. They create so many words that, more so than other fantasy games, it's hard to, everything looks like a mistyped thing when you're trying to type it in. The Splinter is a unique soul-bound weapon. Can become quite powerful. Really? Well, it says to keep it if you're into combat or loot. And I don't care about Ulfric's goals. I can't tell you that I care about Ulfric's goals too much. Yeah, I will need to do some prep. I have no idea what they're gonna. One other thing about this company that it's not an issue, but it is a bit of a annoyance, I would say, is there's a rule at the company that it's 100% Japanese. There's no spoken English. So let's say I was in a room one-on-one with you, Ian, I'd have to speak to you in Japanese. We'd have to speak to each other in Japanese, which is a little odd. I can understand some reasons why, mainly as you don't want people to think that you're talking secrets about somebody else in another language. But it is a little extreme, I think. It also is just, while I'm used to those type of work environments, adding that on going to the office every day and everything else is just like one more thing of like up the stress a little bit, so yeah, because a lot of game development does end up becoming the need to push your agenda and get the things in the way they need to be in, and a lot of times that means what kind of amounts to having a civilized argument with somebody. So obviously anybody would have a little bit of a one-up with me if they were Japanese and I was English in an argument, but I am pretty confident in my abilities to win an argument in Japanese too, but it is more stressful. I have to really be in the zone more and be careful about the way I say things. So yeah, it's not ideal, but it is what it is.
I don't think the Corps higher-ups are gonna see it the same way, but I guess I can't argue with the Emperor's hand-picked envoy. If you're ever back in High Crown, promise to look us up, okay?
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it. One of them may even get a happy ending.
Is Kai just making a joke there? I feel like he might have been making a joke. Yeah, rules. Japan loves its rules. Yeah, Japan is a great place to be. Like if I had a job that was paying a fair wage for the amount of work I was putting into it with stability, I really wouldn't think about going back to America at all. we're happy here in Japan. There's things I miss about America, of course, mainly food type stuff, but yeah, I do like it quite a bit here. Yeah, translator apps, they're insane now. If I would have had a translator app when I was 15 coming to Japan for the first time, it would have been insane, but that was 1996, and yeah, I didn't even have a smartphone, so I didn't even have a cell phone, so yeah, much all on my own. It's probably why I can speak Japanese at the level I can today, though. If I had always used a translator app, I probably never would have learned. So let's see what these things are that we got. Shard. Okay, what is it? Okay, so it's not something I can really use yet, it seems, but I guess it does turn into a weapon somehow at some point, if ChatGPT is to be believed. Before that, I have some bounties to turn in. Learn by watching anime. No, I mean, part of it is watching anime. I probably made the most progress by taking the time to actually read comic books in Japanese, associating the pictures with the words and sounding things out. But yeah, just a ton of hours in Japan fending for my life. The need to ask to have the pickles taken off of my cheeseburger rather than left on my cheeseburger before apps to do that were invented, which is funny now because I actually, as I've gotten older, I don't mind having pickles on my cheeseburger, so. Oh yeah, no, the first time I came to Japan, I was not even a question of fluency. I could probably list the number of words I knew on one hand. It was literally like konnichiwa, and I think I knew konbanwa, ohayo, basically how to say good evening, good afternoon, and good night, and that was about it. Yes, no, that was about it. Yeah, I went out with a high school friend who was a Japanese exchange student, and he just invited me to his hometown, so we went out to Japan together. Yeah, my best friend in high school was a Japanese exchange student for a couple years there, so that was where I got my chance. Cartographer's note to Sansa. Okay, we need to do that. That's done. We need to do that. This quest is really annoying because it's asking me to upgrade torso armor. Acquire a fine torso armor. Acquire... yeah. I mean, I have torso armor that's better than that, so I don't know why isn't counting. Yeah, I spent 3 months here my first time, so that was I can't really say I learned much in that first 3 months, though. I was kind of just surviving. Yeah, I don't really like quests where they dictate that you have to waste your own resources to buy a piece of gear and upgrade it that you don't like. You run into those sometimes in RPGs. They're kind of annoying though. It's like I already have, I mean, it's technically bugged because the character I have right now, I have this. Oh, I guess you know what? It does need one more to become, I need one more Aedra to come. I had thought that was up to fine already. Well, maybe this will tick it off.
Good.
I've already had to
You
do
made it
about
back.
2 or 3 different items for this quest though that I ended up throwing away after. Let's see, does she have any Aedra? Yes, she does, but I don't have any money. Well, I have some money. Sell. Okay, that should get me enough Aedra to upgrade. There we go. I'm gonna have to go out just to do that, aren't I? I have to go to my camp to No, that was during high school actually. I was 15. Yeah, 15 years old. Went back again the next summer when I was 16. Again when I was 17. Just kind of made a bunch of friends and kept on going back. Okay, that now should take care of that ask. Okay, yeah, it did trigger it. Okay, so let's go back to camp, or back to place in town. This looks like it's actually closer. Yeah, and for anybody on who watches this on YouTube that can't see all the comments, my buddy Ian here is just talking about asking me about how I got to Japan the first time and stuff. I've often thought about putting chat on screen, but unfortunately I get a lot of bots and spammers and stuff in chat as well, trying to sell their AI generated art services, which I can just do myself if I want to. So I don't really want that stuff on screen, so I tend to just verbally repeat it. Went exactly the wrong way there. Never been down here. Anything interesting? Yeah, my opinions of Avowed have gotten a lot better as we've gone. Oh, what's that? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, it's definitely not a perfect game, but there's a lot good here. I've quite enjoyed my time with it so far.
'Cause I don't wanna play, I'm in the mood for some more. What you got? Anything interesting? Yeah, my opinions of Avowed have gotten a lot better as we've gone. I mean, my opinions of Avowed have gotten a lot better as we've gone.
I've quite enjoyed my time with it so far. one of those things is the fact that usually if you go down and search an area, like the one I was just in, a lot of times you will find something worth your while. If not really worth your while, at least there's something there to reward you, even if it is kind of just vendor trash or something. But I do appreciate having exploration feel like it matters.
Welcome
Do you
back.
do you have a YouTube channel as well, Ian?
Show it here. Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy. Good. Too many good... Well, I'll be. That's all of the bounties. Mighty fine work, Envoy. Mighty fine indeed.
Yeah,
Hope
you'll
you're
have to
proud
send
of
it to
all
me.
you've
I'd like to
done.
check it out.
Thanks to you. Don
How have
Shore
you,
is safer for all of
how many
us.
subscribers have you gotten it up
Gods
to?
protect you, wherever you are.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the Envoy thing doesn't work out.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some cool stuff on there though. Well, that's more than I have. I have a real hard time figuring out how to build followers. I don't know where I need to post my stuff to get views. My watch time hours are pretty good, but other than that,
Good. You made it back.
was that seriously it?
Good. You made it back.
Did I not get any reward for getting that up to high quality? I don't think you would. If you do post it, I think I can probably okay it. I don't mind if you. I'd like you to post it here so I can click on it. I actually don't have a desktop view set up in this OBS setup for this game since it's a Xbox Series X game, but I'll check it out when I'm off stream for sure. Oh yeah, you got the powers as a moderator. Mod powers for the win. Cool, I'm gonna check this out later. I'm gonna find all your most embarrassing videos. No, I'm just joking. Okay, this feels like something we should just get off our quest book because we already have completed it. That is here. Go back to 2008. Wow, that's a old channel. Yeah, I'm at like 90 followers right now, but I need to get up to 1,000 to get monetized, so still a long road. How's it going, Asher Prince? Thought he was on this side. Looks like he's like right under me. Are they right under me? Track quest, mapping the living lands, Dawn Shore. I don't know what they want me to do there. Maybe just walk through the gate? How's it going, Sick Chat? Yeah, consistency is definitely the key. Can be hard to be consistent sometimes. That is for sure. I've consistently got videos up to YouTube almost every day for the last 3 months. But yeah, sometimes they're a bit staggered. Some days are a little lighter than other days. Okay, this is where this person is. Yeah, I've already been through this part.
We should stop by Sansa's sometime. There's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Welcome, welcome. I was hoping you would drop in. You're back. What have you found? I warned Girmund about those Zaribs. It was Zaribs, wasn't it? Oh, on second thought, don't tell me. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
Interesting content. That's another one. Hard to say. Some of the things that I thought would hit pretty well as far as games, like, didn't. And then other ones that I did not think would do good did really well, so I have not figured that out for sure. Let's see, do you have any lock picks? I always want lock picks. Adra would be nice too. I don't think I have enough money. I can be wasting 100 gold on a treasure map. Beetle's Bulwark. I don't use shields, but they have a legendary item for sale? No lockpicks, it looks like, though. Always looking for lockpicks. Okay, so we've gotten a couple off of our books now. Kind of tying up some loose ends here before we move the main quest forward.
With all due respect, Captain, you have no jurisdiction over the Paradise Militia.
This building is a Deeren property. Your people have no business being here.
I understand that, but you can't just march up to the gate and order my soldiers around.
Then order them to get away from our property, or I'll use more than harsh language.
Don't seem very nice. Seems like I'm on this side too, so
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. I'm glad to see His Majesty is sending more adherents to settle this untamed land. I am Alfir, a captain in the Steel Garrote under Inquisitor Ludwine. How else should one take one's rank, envoy? This sergeant of the Paradise Militia refuses to discipline his people about lingering near our headquarters. A less charitable woman might suppose that their loitering is intended to aggravate us.
Be reasonable. My militia need to pass this way to go to and from the East Gate. What are they supposed to do? Walk all the way down to the market entrance just to make you feel better? No one was doing anything to Captain Alfir's soldiers. Look, none of us are professional soldiers. We're militia.
I think I
We all
chose
have
the
other
wrong one.
jobs to
That's
get
not the
back
one I
to.
meant to choose.
Of course we'll stop to have a drink and a laugh with our friends on our way to and from the gate. If the Steel Garrote want to look down their noses at us for our lack of discipline, that's fine. Just stop complaining that we don't take everything as seriously as you joyless lot.
See? This is what I'm talking about. Antagonism, plain and simple.
We'll go somewhere in the middle, I think.
Fine. But I wish you people would be less uptight about all this.
I suppose that is resolution enough. Thank you, envoy.
Okay. Not sure how we got in the middle of that little argument there,
Is this
but
what it's like to travel with an envoy? I can get used to that.
still pretty windy out there. And my camera is still bugging out. As you can see, it is still raining. Rainy day today in Japan. We were hearing some thunder and lightning a couple hours ago. We stopped by in the morning for some coffee at Starbucks. Went to one of our local malls. We got a couple nearby us here, but it's the area where the station is that I'll use to ride the train to go to work. So Yuki is practicing driving, so we did a practice run of her driving me to the station. Got ourselves some coffee there, and then on the way back, you know, 'cause she'll be dropping me off in the morning and then picking me up there at night. To try to make it more realistic, I sat in the back seat and did not speak at all the whole time, and basically see if she could handle driving on her own with no help at all. No nudges in the right direction or pointers or anything, and yeah, she did really good. Got us home safe, so a couple more practice runs and I think we'll be good to go. And we've already cleared almost like all the enemies out of everywhere around here, so it might not be too eventful out here. See, there were a lot of enemies in here, but I killed them all. I don't think they respawn, which is kind of a bummer. I kind of wish the enemies would respawn in this, because I think the combat in this game is a lot of fun. I would like to do more of it. Would be cool to grind some levels out or do something like that too, but Yeah, pretty much all the combat in this game is fun. The spellcasting's fun. The guns are fun. Melee is fun. Just kind of doing a sweep, make sure I search this area for treasure. Let's see, we got our quest over here. Well, let's do our quest before we get sidetracked again. I don't think I've taken that path to the left along this canyon, though. What's that? Okay, supplies for the refugees. Those are those people they were trying to get out of the region. They need some help. So I got that. I guess it's a special herb just for that quest. Oh, what do we got here? This looks like a little oh, I was hoping it was a little dungeon, but it looks like it's just a little treasure room. And yes, that is a fiery sword I have. Got it from the last episode. Oh, Stelliger's prize. Or pride, actually. Huh. Let's take a look at that. I mean, I'm already kind of putting a bunch of crafting materials into the one I'm on here. I always hit the wrong button there. Fine quality. Cast barbaric shout when taking damage greater than 20%. Okay, yeah, that's not really... Sounds more like some like warrior armor. I like having the plate. Looks cool. And that's pretty much it. It just looks really cool. Damage reduction is nice. I have been taking some abilities to kind of offset the penalties for having heavy plate mail on. So hopefully those are working. Okay, where is... Find the watcher. You know, we are pretty close to that. There's any way through here, is there? I mean... I'm not sure. Is that water I can dive into? That looks like I will die on the rocks if I try to jump down there. Looks like it's kind of blocked anyways. Well, I'm back up where I was. Let's see if there's another way through this. What's that pink I'm seeing up here? It's like some type of pink haze. Oh. Is that a campsite? Oh, wow. Huh. Did not know there was a campsite up here. Nice. Okay, let's see. Let's break down a bunch of stuff. Okay, we've taken everything. I'm gonna do some breakdown here and get some crafting regents. Okay, I'm gonna keep all of the legendary or unique armor just in case I need it later, or if later on I need to possibly break it down for higher quality. So we'll stash that in the camp. Stash that in the camp. Okay. Fine wand. Okay, we're gonna stash that in the camp. Alright, should I carry my wand on me? I mean, I haven't been using it recently. I don't think it weighs a lot, so we'll break all these down. Okay, don't really need to keep one of those in our inventory, so we'll put that in the stash, put that in the stash, break this down. Definitely not breaking that down. I think I'll carry a second pistol on me too, just in case. Depends on the encounter. I might want to have double pistols. Since we're keeping the wand on us, we'll keep the grimoire as well. What all did that have on it? Grimoire, missile salvo. Fine quality, Yeah, we have a fine wand and fine quality, so that would probably be pretty powerful, but this is the one we were using. I think for now we're going to put that in. You know what, though? No, it did not mean to do that. I keep on pressing the wrong button here. Where's the fine arquebus? Wield two-handed. Yeah, okay. Yes, that is correct. Breaking down a lot of stuff. Okay, I can put that in the bank. Okay, put those away, put those away, put those away. Oh, there's really no breaking down of those, huh? I guess we'll just put them all in the, dodge distance 10, okay, yeah. Dodge distance is good. Change my look. Okay, I have to carry those for a transmog. I don't think these weigh anything. Yeah, they don't. I guess there's no need to put them all in the bank then, but oh well. Okay, looks like everything that can be upgraded is upgraded. Biggest Talon. Hardwood branch. Okay, I think I just... Okay, I think I can upgrade Karok's Pride there. Nice. Four and 8, I could go up again. Yeah, I can actually go up one more, I think. One more and I'll be able to go up to, oh no, I guess we won't be in exceptional quality yet, but yeah, that'll be nice. Two and 4, can I do that? Yes, we can. Okay, sweet. Okay. Alright, so we did some upgrading there. We are gonna keep on playing because I'm gonna be on for about another hour here, but we're gonna cut this episode here so we can get in the practice of doing that again. The live stream will continue, so if you're in Twitch or YouTube, just feel free to hang out. Give me 5 minutes and we'll be back up with another one. Let me get out of this here. Okay, cool. So yeah, I don't think we actually met our quota of moving the main quest forward like we were supposed to, but we moved a bunch of other quests that were in the way of the main quest forward. So I'm going to count that as yes, we made progress forward. But yeah, feel free to hang out. I'm going to still be here for about another hour or so, doing another Avowed stream. I'm going to go drop Yuki off for work, and then after that, we're probably going to be playing something different. So yeah, might get into some World of Warcraft after. Yeah, I'm still having fun with Avowed. Avowed and Hogwarts Legacy are the two non-WoW games that I'm having the most fun with. So Monster Hunter Wilds and Assassin's Creed Shadows are kind of on the back burner for now. Disney Speedstorm as well. It's been pretty aggressive with their microtransactions recently, so kind of holding back on that one. But yeah. Oh, nice. Getting ready for work. Yeah, the stream is going to continue on. I'm just going to do an episode cut. Gonna have to start getting used to doing that since I'm going to have to spread out my content a little bit more since I'm going to be busier with work. So just getting into the habit here. So yeah, if you're on YouTube, please hit the like and subscribe. If you're not on YouTube, what are you doing? Get on YouTube, man. YouTube's got everything. Twitch, they delete all my stuff after 2 months, but everything stays on YouTube. So that's what helps me the most. So tell all your friends, tell your grandma, tell your grandpa, tell your brothers, sisters, mothers, uncles, cousins. Yeah. And then trace that back, and all those people can also subscribe. So yeah, I will be back in about 5 minutes here for another Avowed episode, and then we're going to take Yuki to work. So that'll be fun. Driving in the rain. I love it. Have a good one, guys. Okay, that one is done. As I said, I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes here with a new episode title, and we're going to keep on going. Want to keep that forward momentum going here in Avowed, where especially Harry Potter or Hogwarts Legacy. I always call that game Harry Potter, but Harry Potter's not even in it. Hogwarts Legacy and Avowed are the two that I want to finish next. Like, I want to get them done with so we can not have as many games in the rotation. Definitely going forward with work being what work's probably going to be. I'm going to need to keep it just World of Warcraft and probably one, maybe at the most 2 games in the rotation. So trying to cull the herd a little bit here. A couple might dip out just because I'm not having too much fun with them, but Avowed and Hogwarts Legacy are both a lot of fun, so I will keep those going. Worst case scenario, those will be the 2 games we move forward with for the time being, and then we do WoW as our mainstay. But yeah, we will see. We'll have to kind of figure it out as we go. I do like the cherry trees, or cherry blossom trees you can see in frame there. Starting to fall a little bit. The rain's not going to be great for them either, so probably give it another week and those are probably going to be empty. Only about a couple weeks that we get blooms here like that, but yeah, got them right out in front of my house, so that's really cool. I will be back. Give me 5 minutes to refresh my water cup, and I will be doing some more Avowed. Okay, let me make a new title screen and we are good to go. I do like this groove here. Maybe we'll start our next episode with this one. I'm quite fond of some of these AI generated tracks. I have a total of 100 now, 50 for the nighttime stream and 50 for the daytime stream. Just because like I feel like the vibe is a little different, so. Episode 16 it looks like. Yeah, later on today I will get some more episodes up to YouTube too. Maybe I need to be a little bit less rush to... Well, I do want to keep them current though, where I play it and then I upload it really quickly after. I actually got an episode of Lore Master from like February up yesterday. I still have about 15 Lore Master WoW videos to put up on YouTube. I only got up to like 15, but there's like 33 of them. Some really fun stuff in there though, so definitely want to get it all up. I think I'm at like 165 videos on YouTube now though, so I've got quite a few. Not bad for just under 3 months. Let's see, we'll call this the speedrun episode, because looking at the clock, I have like exactly 1 hour if I don't screw anything up. Okay, save a copy of that. For anybody that wonders, I do all my I basically have a template for all my titles and stream dates and all those things, so Photoshop files all linked to all that stuff, and I just basically update the asset that's in OBS every single time and overwrite it with the correct one, as you will see right now. Yeah, I mean same way we do it with games and stuff when you update textures and stuff, so. But yeah, I usually close down Photoshop while I'm playing just in case. Photoshop can be such a resource hog. Okay, cool. Gonna... Okay, so we are gonna start from the top again. So let's do our spiel. Okay, back for hour 2 of our Avowed stream. Made some pretty good progress in the first one. Didn't exactly move the main quest forward like we were hoping, but yeah, we did finish, I think, 3 or 4 quests, and we got a bunch of gear upgraded, so I'm going to go ahead and call that a win. Looks like the rain has briefly stopped outside. Nice view of the cherry blossoms out there in front of my window. Does look like it's a bad Wi-Fi connection still, so not exactly moving at a higher frame rate there, but maybe today before I take Yuki to work, I'll restart my internet. It's probably what fixes it usually, just a good restart. But yeah, we're gonna get back into Avowed. Calling this a speedrun episode because I am at a hard stop here. We are gonna leave exactly 1 hour from now. So yeah, kind of play some Avowed and then run out the door. kind of finally did make some progress. I can't see it back here, but somewhere back in here, yeah, somewhere around here, there's a external hard drive now. So I've been slowly moving all my stuff over to the external hard drive, all the uploaded episodes. So should be good for another few months before I have to do the same thing again. It took like a whole day almost to transfer all those terabytes of videos over. But yeah, that is out of the way, so now it's time to game. We're already in our campsite here. Let me give you guys your audio, and we'll, even though I like that song, we'll go ahead and stop that one. So yeah, we just upgraded Karox Pride, our pistol that has been serving us really well. We got this fiery sword from that last quest we did a couple episodes ago that we upgraded quite a bit too. It does fire damage. And then we're just using a fine arquebus, which actually does quite a bit of damage, but I do want to get a unique arquebus. I just haven't found one yet. So yeah, we will see what we can do to make that happen. Yeah, I sometimes forget that there is a third-person mode in this, but maybe I'll switch into it a little more often here. Yeah, so let's go out of here. We just found this camp. This is a new camp. Not one that I had previously... Oh, we're getting more dreams.
We feel them rumble beneath the surface.
Why does he always sleep on a rock like this?
Kith turn on kith. We do not understand.
Wonder if he's congested. That's how I sleep when I'm congested, so I don't choke on snot. That was kind of gross. I probably shouldn't have said that. Kith turn on kith. We do not understand. You know what? I do not understand as well.
They come on foreign ships. Exiles grafted from other trees.
Sleeping on rocks for the win.
Flings to their hair. The scent of distant shores to their skin.
Doesn't even take off his plate mail.
New growth from dead wood. Why? Uprooted. Anywhere but home. But the ground stirs. New roots seek to grow taller than the old.
You know, I kind of find this voice into my head rather boring. I kind of wish they were more interesting. Couldn't we talk about something more interesting, like games or tennis or something rather than all this mystical stuff?
Blood thickens the stream. Wolves
no, I bought Baldur's Gate 3 and I played the first hour of it and thought, okay, this is how I'm going to spend the next 100 hours of my life, and then I got immediately sidetracked by work and didn't get to go back to it. That will be a game that I stream though at some point. I've heard that they've got I think their final patch coming up, so maybe it's a good time to do that. That'll be a big endeavor though, from what I hear.
Tranquility. The fox befriends the hound. Could it be true?
Gotta sneeze here, hold on.
We have forgotten something. A memory we misplaced. We reach for it. It calls to us.
Okay, hopefully I successfully muted that. Got a sneeze coming on there. I always change the camera too, because as much as I know nobody wants to hear me sneeze, I doubt anybody wants to watch me sneeze either.
A past. Theirs. Ours. The layers of the land. It whispers in the eastern wilds. We learn much. Sleep now.
Yeah, sleep now, really. Let me get back to sleep, seriously. Can you wake me up when you have something more important to tell me? Okay, that looks like that did initiate some type of quest, but for the time being, I'm gonna just keep going forward. This I do believe this is a new area here, so yeah. Forage for that. Forage for some bullets.
Coming from your right. I was just getting warmed up.
Yeah, as you can see, our current weapons kind of kick ass. We also have the ability to do this. Let's send magic out. We don't. If you're using the wand, then your magic is more potent, and you have access to more spells. But you can learn some spells without having to hold a tome and wand. I want to have guns in literally like every place I can hold them, so yeah, I'm kind of playing like a gunfighting, magic slinging, sword swinging cowboy. Oh, can we? Oh, that's cool. That's a cool interaction. Lockpicks, always want more of those. It's an awkward end there. I would have put a pillar or something like that to block that. Kind of those areas where you feel like maybe I could squeeze between that, maybe I can't. Like, those are the questions that's better to just take out of the player's mind so they can focus on other stuff. Yeah, the first couple episodes of this game, there was kind of quite a few frustrations in a row, and it took a while to see some the better parts of the game. But I've been pretty positive on it for the last 10 episodes or so. I'm hoping the same thing can happen with Assassin's Creed Shadows, because there should be a game that I really like in there, and I just haven't found it yet. I really adore the Assassin's Creed franchise as a whole. So this is the one of all of them so far. This is the one that has taken the longest for me to enjoy. It's just the overworld map is kind of odd. I'm not having a good time exploring it. It seems very thrown together and not massaged. While this actually feels pretty massaged. Sometimes massaged in a strange way in this game, like that has you scratching your head, but it does look like a lot of stuff was hand placed and moved around for ease of the player's understanding of the environment, and I've been having a really good time with it. The parkour in this game works really well too, which I might have to say, so far the parkour in this game is better than the parkour in Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is an odd thing. I mean, they do give you the grappling hook, which is a pretty powerful tool, but a lot of other stuff in the game just feels really awkward and hard to use. But hopefully it'll be one of those things like with this game where I kind of turn around on it partway through. Where are we on the map right now? Oh, okay. So we're unlocking all this. What is that? Xdefiant Tipple. Oh, okay. Guessing there's probably some Zarups somewhere close with the props we're seeing here. Ah, okay. I know where we are now. Yeah, we came from the other side on this one. Yeah, this is where we fought that ogre in the troll, or in the cave. Oh, what do we got here? Not the right type of... Okay. Wish I wouldn't have wasted 2 grenades on that, but... Yeah, I gotta... What is the... Okay, I have a lot of these. I'll just keep that on there in case I accidentally need to waste one on combat or something. I want to have those ones for exploration at the ready, though. Yeah, we occasionally still get those areas like that where it's hard to tell if you can climb or not, but they're fewer and farther between as we get in. Also, probably I'm just kind of learning their visual language for what's okay to climb and what's not okay to climb. That seems like something that is just totally absent in Assassin's Creed Shadows, though, because just from what I've seen already, there is a lot of stuff that
went into a shrine to Wodika.
Totally contradicts, you know, places that you can climb in some sections, exact same style of a position to climb, and you can't climb it in other ones. So it does seem really case by case and kind of up in the air, which is kind of what's annoying me.
Well met. Feel free to partake of Wodika's favor. Welcome. Please stay a while. May the Burned Queen watch over you. Come to pay your respects at the shrine, envoy? Perhaps you're drawn to the totem. Oh, there might still be a glimmer of Wodika herself in the relic. Can you imagine? To show fealty to Wodika is to show fealty to our homeland. Without the patron of justice and oaths, there is no Adir. A shrine in this state does not befit a god of her stature. But one of her totems still rests here. It must still be a sacred place. Totems like these are relics from a bygone era. There are legends about how the gods imbued them with their own essence. Can you imagine holding something like this in your hands? Alas, this one is a fragment of what it once was. What I would give to see what power it held. Fortunately, my commander agreed to let me take charge of restoring both the shrine and the totem. I've been posted here ever since. Not much, I'm afraid. Really? I'll have to look for him the next time I'm on leave. Painstakingly. We don't have the right materials to rebuild the shrines. I've asked for more supplies. Hopefully the quartermaster won't be... The Burned Queen deserves
Sorry if I'm skipping through the dialogue a little bit quickly here. I do want to make some progress in this episode. I do have a hard stop.
The others betrayed her. They cast the Queen out. But it doesn't matter. She will prevail in the end. Fuck Margaret for burning her. Fuck Abidon for building the machines that powered Margaret's treachery. I have more patience for the two gods of death, Bereth and Rimagand. I merely tolerate Wal and Scan. And I'm profoundly uninterested in Aothis. Apologies. I suppose I have strong opinions on the gods. But I don't know. I've been wondering that since you approached me. Your features are unique.
Actually, I
If you're
didn't take any
fortunate,
godlike features
perhaps you'll
because
be
they all
revealed as
looked
a godlike
horrible.
of the burned queen. A blessing indeed. Of course. I consider myself a self...
Oh, okay, that is a lot. Okay. Yeah.
Of course. Goodbye. Wait! You have an important mission, Envoy. Before you go, take the totem on the altar with you. I feel you should have it.
You didn't want to
Perhaps it will
reassemble
grant
a
you the
mushroom?
burned queen's grace on your journey. I will await its return.
No. I didn't want to look like a mushroom. This game has the most hideous options for, like, the godlike features. All of them just looked like the bad guys from Last of Us. Queen Wodaka, Mighty Strangler. Wow, nice name. Beloved of both, keep it banned. Okay, some crazy people stuff here. I do hear some, is there something inside of here? I think they'll be mad if we break their pots. I'm gonna say no. Didn't get me anything, but it was still cool. That sound drives me crazy, the tingling of some item nearby that you haven't found. Yeah, this one. It's great when you can find it, but when you can't find it, it's just maddening, because like you know there's something around that you're missing and can't find it. Is this something I should take? Pod Shrine Totem Base?
Bet that was part of something once.
I don't know if I'm supposed to take... I don't know if he's going to be too happy about that.
Go well, my friend.
Go well, my friend? Okay. I just pocketed your stuff. I hope you're okay with that. Weren't you, like, worshipping that thing? I think this is some bondage cult or something. It's talking about lashing yourself with a rope there. I don't think we can be friends with these guys. Got any stuff I can have?
If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
Okay, we'll check those out at least. $20 to maximum essence. That would be good if I do the caster build, but I deal in bullets mainly. I will continue to add some spells to my repertoire here. Why is the color of this water making me nervous? I think it's like kind of had like a gasoline color to it. Probably my fiery sword making me nervous there. Oh, come on, you let us parkour over much bigger stuff than that. Yeah, that's a little annoying. Okay, well, how am I supposed to get over this? Oh, hey.
Take your best shot.
Hey, guys.
Next one's mine. To your left.
Oh. Ooh. Wow, jumping around everywhere now. Guess we'll go down. Oh boy, more spoiled cucumbers. I swear half of the staff of this game is just trying to get dick jokes into this game. Hardwood branch, spoiled cucumber. I have so many of these placed everywhere. Okay, I don't think I can get up there from there, so maybe there's a way back here.
Nice shot. Is that all you got? Another win, but who's counting?
Okay, that's where we came through. Okay, so yeah, I'm starting to see how this connects now. Oh, looks like a cave over there. Let's check this way, see if there's a way up to that stuff that we were just taking a look at. Okay, it looks like maybe we can go through the cave and get over to that Zarup, the top of that Zarup camp. Did not mean to throw that. That's exactly why I have that grenade on that I have the most of, because I tend to accidentally throw them from time to time.
First rule of Godless Ruins, don't touch anything.
Oh, still not finding a way. It looks like there's something up there. Not finding a way across, though. Ooh, what's that? Banana juice? Oh, thank you. Banana juice. Nande kyou ni banana juice? Ara. You ready at 3:30? Okay. Yeah, she gave me a cup of banana juice. She said the bananas we had downstairs was starting to go bad, so it was time to make banana juice. Which is not something that I even knew existed until she started making it a couple weeks ago. I didn't know you could juice a banana. How do I get up here? It's looking like there's no way up here. So far these don't... no purpose being served by this ruin. Oh, ancient memory.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet?
Yeah, it's like banana squished down and blended, and then you add some milk in, I think.
The Adra breathes. We shake the mountains. You build your foundation on us too. Now our memory is a wound, reopened.
Yeah, it is pretty
For
good.
generations, the Akita wandered the land.
They do sell it
Seeds
some
in
places.
the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of an obligation, a sacrifice for the whole. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight?
I guess I rebelled.
Your defiance inspired others to seek new traditions, new ideas. The more that when you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral land.
I seen this, and one problem with this game's story so far is like it's all so out there and kind of just saying random stuff that kind of links together that I'm not invested in any of these
They
responses.
Were born here. They could not even name a bud opened.
It's like
A comet
speaking
streaked
in
across the sky.
riddles a bit
You
too
had a
much for
vision.
my liking.
You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep?
I don't know. Maybe all of them?
The Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. So the carpenters and masons set out. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak.
Thanks, man. It's nice to see you in chat. I'm going to check out your YouTube channel later. I'm going to find your weirdest videos you have. Thanks for hanging out, though, man. I'll say hi to Yuki for you, too.
The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. Months became.
I'm
How
sorry,
did you
but
feel?
if this was just regular story lore being dropped on me, I'd be fine with it. But I just don't like this whole long segments and riddles the whole time. Because I don't even know what they're talking about, you know.
You could only rest for a moment. Your greatest trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold.
I think we're kind of like telling what our past is.
How did you lead? You learned the value of balance. To their surprise, the people admired you. You upheld the old ways, but questioned them. So your reign passed, a year into an age, until one day, we see ash. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless, a void. Yet one shape shines through the cat. You.
I don't know.
When the people found you, their grief ran like a river.
Yeah, so we are telling our backstory basically, but it's like I don't know enough about
Though your great city was
this
lost
voice,
forever,
and
they rebuilt.
halfway through I wasn't sure if we were talking about the past or the present or the future.
We reach for the sky.
Increases your maximum health by 10%. Okay. How often can I use that?
Hey. Envoy. We're back with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like the best parts of this game are not the story parts. And they're more the combat system and world exploration. I don't know how to get up here though. This is kind of annoying me. Not sure if I should be able to parkour this or not. Okay, well, I'm still not up to where I need to get. It's like the most obvious way that you're supposed to get there is blocked by a crappy traversal thing. Let's see, can I... Oh my god, that's what it was? Seriously? I don't even know why I thought about it right now. I remembered it was something you can do, but it just... I didn't think it would be something necessary to progress the story forward like that. That was a bit of a stretch. Glad I got through it, but man, I could have been stuck there quite a while. That was not very obvious.
This one's mine. Nothing like a win with a good team.
Poor bears. Wayfarer's Ring. I always feel like in games, like, you shouldn't be limited to 2 rings. I mean, you should be able to put on, like, a maximum of 10 rings. I'm just saying. I know it would be a lot of work, but... "15% health and asthma regenerates from potions and food." Wow, that's pretty good. It's 2 intellect. Okay. Okay, this is how we did get up to that area that we saw.
If she discovers any embarrassing secrets, I'll keep them to myself. Promise.
No, that wasn't me. It was. How am I ever supposed to meet her?
Step closer, godlike. If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike? Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond. Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths. The lake is a mirror. The
A door. A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
Yes, get this thing out of my head.
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger.
Very uninvited.
Curious. Something clings to your soul. Felt, but unseen.
Voices. Echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the sea from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected. I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you. I can say much, but that thing, whatever it is, eludes. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like a godlike soul sings together with a god that has your soul. It has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working. One cannot remove something so deeply entwined with their nature.
Deny the heart. Air is not air.
Oh God! Will you just shut up? Voice in my head. You're.
Now
I'm tired of the speaking in riddles. Seriously.
Unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced.
The story about
the
something
fabric
being
of your
trapped in
soul,
my head is kind of
and your soul grew
interesting, but
around
the actual talking
trapping
with
and
the voice in the head has
embracing the
just been
invader.
kind of
A
maddening for me.
godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn,
I'm not saying it's like
that may be a
unbreakable, like mystery or something like that. I'm just saying that it hasn't been intriguing enough for me to really want to try. Just seems like the voice of nature is in my head or something, but it's talks way too much.
I cannot say. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one? And disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining. Better luck in your neck. I wish I could tell you that everything will. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Adra, Adra holds the path between this life. Through Adra, a soul may find its way back to the. But the Adra here, it connects only to itself. Twisting vines. Your questions are of a spiritual nature. When you find Adra, Adra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to. Before we close. Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
The city is full of desperate people. But to answer your question, no, I have never met another. As you understand the word, yes.
That guiding hand, whatever it is.
Your soul is healthy, but it is. For us both, I assure you.
Really windy
Safe
out.
travels, godlike. And thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul.
Trees are blowing around quite a bit. This continues, there's not going to be any cherry blossoms left outside the window.
You are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
This kind of thing makes my skin crawl. Let's get out of here.
Alright, now let's take all our cabbage. It's what we really came here for. Nice dreams. Okay, got some Adra. I need that. I have no problem with thievery at this point. Okay. About 5 more minutes before we have to wrap up here. Looks like he's got chickens everywhere. Oh boy. Jumpy time. The screaming at the end was a nice touch. Okay, I'm gonna level up here. We need to find Marius. I've heard the name before in some of the YouTube videos I've watched about Avowed's review and stuff, and I know that that is a party member. It's the dwarf party member that we get. I think he's like a hunter or a ranged character, which kind of doubles up with my skills, so I'm not quite sure how much he'll be of use to us, but...
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night. Did that artifact get warmer, or am I imagining it? Anyway, a cup of tea might help you sleep. Unless you need a nip of something stronger.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? Let's talk. As if Barrett didn't just drag you out of the grave.
By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing.
You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time. That makes sense. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times. What happened next? The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls. I can't imagine otherwise. What did you see there? Wait. Someone? Who was? Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your... So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them? Even if you wanted to leave them there, I get the feeling they're not going to leave you alone. Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back. Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? That doesn't stop them from trying, I guess. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. For now, let's get some rest. And I've got answers. Some of them may even be true.
Okay, I've already done all those before.
Else.
Okay, so second one, Kaiser's reduced to 0. I mean, I do want him to get better at Leap of Daring, but reviving himself would be nice too. Okay, so we've unlocked all his abilities now. I've got an ability now. Okay, so let's see. One thing that I've learned from watching some YouTube videos is like this game, you really shouldn't worry too much about picking skills that are in a different tree from your main skill. Like, it's totally okay to pick wizard skills because there are like some that you really will need even as a fighter. So yeah, I mean, we're mainly acting as like a ranger now, but Like, for example, Armored Grace decreases stamina penalty for medium and heavy armor by 15. So that reduces my... That would be good for the plate mail that I wear. Steady aim. I mean, yeah, we... Okay, yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Level 10 for that. Okay. I mean, this would still be good to have. Holding your attack slows down time by 75%. Even more headshots. What about Wizard? Okay, we've got that, but we could use Jolting Touch, maybe? We can do... Our weapons already do that damage. Cane Veil. Powerful Shield. That was good to have. You know what? Let's go into this even more. Since it is our one spell, we'll make it a potent one. Okay, so I think that is where we're going to have to call it today, at least for now. Not sure if we'll be playing this when I get back or we'll be playing something different, but we have got to leave here.
It's still strange to see you walking around like it never happened.
Okay.
I'll get used to it.
Thanks, Kai. Alrighty. Okay, so we are making progress. We have made some pretty good story progress here. Upgrading our gear quite a bit. The voice in our head is annoying and talks in riddles, but we do have Kai to kind of sum it up for us at camp, and kind of, yeah, it's actually a really good part of the game is the way they have Kai kind of give you the cliff notes of all the blabbering they do about the voice in your head. So I do like that. Yeah, excited to get back to more of this. I will be back in probably about an hour or so. We will be doing something else. So I'll let you know what that'll be. Look for me on Twitch and YouTube. YouTube, please subscribe, and follow. I can't even say it correctly. I probably need to put that in more of my videos. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers, so anything you can do to help me there, please like away. Subscribe, that's the biggest one, and turn on notifications. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.